Talk about the power of influence and association. And a lot of people don't understand that who you surround yourself with is so important on your mental health, your growth. The power of influence and association is huge. A lot of y'all don't understand that. Even talking to somebody on the phone, you ever ask yourself, why am I talking to this person? What is it doing for my life? It's doing nothing. What is it doing for me personally, in a sense of, is it inspiring me? Is it gonna make me better? Why am I arguing with this person every day over nonsense? We over here talking about politics. I'm not a politician. Why are we discussing all this nonsense? You trying to convince the person to see your views, and they're trying to convince you the reason why they should see it your way. And y'all just keep talking about these different subjects every day, and all it's doing is making you upset. And no one is growing or learning from it. Because everyone is biased in the sense of, you're going to believe whatever you want to believe no matter what I tell you. And I'm going to believe whatever I want to believe no matter what you tell me. Because I believe this thing and you believe that thing. So why are we discussing this? But the problem is that what I see is that a lot of times these people, they're the ones that's always trying to engage in these conversations as if because of my views or because of my political views or whatever that may be, I'm wrong in a sense. Or because, quote unquote, I look a certain way, that I should be siding with this. Like, I'm not a human being and I can't think for myself. And the only thing that I should be considering is, race. I'm so sick of it. When are we going to stop talking about race? I mean, I know it's there. Yes, but what I mean by it is, like, in the next, I hope, we'll all be dead, but in the next 200 years, I hope we're not still talking about the same thing. I mean, we're not going to be talking about it, but I just hope our grandkids, kids, we're not still on this subject. I hope we evolve. I get sick of it sometimes. Like, is that is it? I mean, let's just say this entire planet was the same complexion, the same color. You'll still have differences. They'll be like, oh, this guy is taller, she's shorter, she weighed 300 pounds, he weighed 100 pounds. People will find anything. So my advice to you is, try to avoid it. Me personally, I don't want to hear it for the most part. What is it doing? We're in 2025. I know it's not like it was, 100 years ago, even 50, 60 years ago. And most people that's living today have not experienced what other people, for older folks, it's a little bit different. So I can't really say anything about them. But it's for me, it's like an older person trying to tell you should be feeling this way. And that's just not the case. I mean, I'm the type of person where there's nothing holding me back. I don't want to sit up there and say, oh, this thing is holding me back. There is my mentality. I'm an optimist. My mentality is that I could do anything that I put my mind to and nothing is stopping me. I control my own destiny. And that's the type of attitude you gotta have. Ain't nothing out here holding me back. There's no obstacle. The only competition I see is me. And that's the type of mentality you gotta have. The only competition I see is me. And when things get hard, a lot of y'all wanna fold. That's the best times. That's the times you gotta dig deep. Stop making excuses. What do you want me to tell you? You want me to sugarcoat it? You want me to say, we don't have the same opportunity, and because of this, because of the 1800s, bruh. Are you serious? You can go anywhere in the world right now. You could hop on a flight and you could basically go anywhere on this planet. Now, I'm not telling you danger ain't out there. Danger is out there for everybody. But you could basically go anywhere. You could do anything. No one is holding you back. No one is stopping you. Some of y'all just want to make excuses of why you can't do anything or why you can't do the things that you want to do. It's so easy to make excuses for yourself. That is the most easiest thing for you to do. Make excuses. I always ask people, you work in construction? Because you're building bricks. Every time you tell somebody to do something, they always want to tell you why it won't work. Why it won't work. Failing is actually good. I'm going to say it again. Failing is good because the only way you learn from your mistakes is by failing. Anybody would like to talk about Elon Musk? Oh, he's a billionaire. Do you know how many times that man he's failed? Even with SpaceX, they said that he spent so much money with, investors and whatever. The first 4 rockets blew up. If he would have succeeded with the 5th one, he would have went bankrupt with that company. He said he told his friend that he wanted to start, I'm talking about Elon Musk. He told his friend that he wanted to start a space company or whatever, like NASA. And his friend, he went to his friend house, and his friend for 8 hours tried to convince him that he's wasting his money and why he should not invest his money into a space company. He sat him down for 8 hours. He watched every video, every TV, everything. And then the commentator reporter asked him, so why did you still try to go ahead and go through with it? And he said it was worth trying. He said, even though you knew you wasn't going to succeed? And his answer was yes. And that's the problem with a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all, you want a guaranteed stamp of success. You want to invest in no risk security. You cannot get rich or earn money out here without taking risk. If you want a 100% guarantee that I'm not going to lose my money, and nothing works that way. People who make the big bucks, make a lot of money, half of the time, they're one idea or one step away from losing their entire investment. If you are afraid to lose money, hope it ain't no damn ticks out here. If you are afraid to lose money, you should not invest. Because in order to make changes, to do the unthinkable, it requires taking losses. If you haven't lost any money, then you ain't doing anything. Okay? You got to learn how to take risk. You got to risk your way to success. You got to risk your way to achieving things that other people aren't willing to do. You got to be willing to empty the bank account. And that is the only way you'll be able to guarantee sustainability for your life, for your family, and for your future. You got to take risks.